Hey guys, this is Cindy, and I just wanted to make a real quick video. I just discovered AirDrop. I can transfer a video from my phone to my iPad easily if my iPad has enough storage, and then hopefully it's going to be faster or just different for me uploading it to YouTube, because usually I do it on my phone and it ties up my phone forever, and then I mess up, you know, I forget that I'm uploading and I do something on my phone and that messes everything up. So anyway, this is just a quick video just to kind of experiment with my iPad, and I'm not really doing anything outrageously original. A friend of mine gave me a stack, I think I mentioned it in another video, of gardening magazines, probably about 50 gardening magazines from the last 2 decades. So I've been going through them and just gleaning pictures. You can see all this right here is mainly it. And you know, I'm not even halfway through, and I'm finding all sorts of stuff. But I'm also working on a bunch of gardening journals, so that works out okay. I did the Secret Garden one, which you may have seen the video on, and now I'm working on one, which I would show you the cover if I knew where it was at. But I've got 3 signatures. Anyway, it's a gardening, it's a little golden book, and it's about gardening. So here's my signature I'm working on. Isn't that pitiful? There's the parts and pieces, and I'm gluing this in right now. And this is going to be, I'm also using this journal as the ABC Junk Journal Challenge. And we have to do something with every letter of the alphabet. And for the K, we have to have a keeping place, and it's just got to be like a pocket or something that's just a little bit more work to get into, so it can't be just like a pocket you slide something in. So mine, I'm using this pocket I made out of the book page, and I've got a little image there from one of the magazines. It's a garden design, and I just close it with this ribbon. So that's my keeping place, K keeping place. And it's just a little bit, you know, trickier to get into because it's got a ribbon tied on it, and the ribbon is glued underneath the pocket, so it stays in place. And I did not make this an extra pocket behind it just because, you know, the ribbon was there. So I'm keep making sure I'm in frame because I know I've got such a mess here. So I got that going, and while on top of my my signatures there, I'm over here. I found these 3 things from one of the magazines. This was just from an advertisement, but I like the different leaves, and it was not shiny. So I just glued it onto some cardstock and was trimming it off, and thought, why don't I turn the camera on? And then I found 2 more things too that could be tags. One of them is how to plant in containers, and this one is just different benches. I thought that was kind of neat. So I just glued them onto cardstock, going to cut them out, and I'm going to stitch around them just to give them a little extra something. And so that's what I'm working on. And let me show you a couple of things I did last night. I was just watching TV, you know, and I had my Reader's Digest book there as a glue book, and I thought, you know, I'm going to make a little bit, some little sacks. So I just folded it in thirds, basically, glued the back, turned up the bottom and glued them, and then just found some different images. And I also have some lace on there. Oops, I'm probably not anywhere close to being in frame. I have some lace on them. I don't know if you can see that. That was some of the lace I got at that estate sale I did a video on. I got a whole bunch of it in bags. And then these are just images from the those magazines I was telling you about. I just thought that was cute, and I'm not a cat lover at all, but I thought it was a cute little statue. And then I fussy cut that flower, and then I also did this, just a piece of coffee dyed paper cut in half, and then you fold it in half, and then you fold to the fold each time. And on this top one, I'm going to show how to do these. A.L. John on YouTube does these, and it's one of my favorite things ever I learned on YouTube, because it makes a cute little, you know, envelope journaling thing, and it's easy to make. So anyway, when you do the top, you just fold it, not without making a crease, and just cut with your scissors. I'll show you guys how to do it later. But anyway, worked on that last night just for a little something to put in a pocket. And this book, the little golden book pages, are more about vegetable gardening. So I've kind of mixed in flowers and vegetables, because, you know, I've gotten the vegetables out of the same magazines. So anyway, and then this is going to go in a completely different journal, but I had some large music paper. I don't know if you saw the video where I showed the 3 big stacks, 3 big music books I got for 50 cents each. And then the lady said, oh, and some of these pages go with it. So there was a bunch of loose pages, but I'm really not sure it went with those books, but this is one of those loose pages. They're really large. I folded it up to make like a little folder, and I'm going to sew, you know, those pockets closed. And then I've got, like I said, a completely different gardening journal. It's going to be the next one I work on, and it's going to be different. It's not going to be flower. It's going to be more greens and muted colors and grungy stuff. So anyway, I'm going to make that for that. Here's another one I thought was real cute. I love bird baths. So, and then I'm going to put the blank paper inside and on the back to make this like a little booklet. And then here's another one of these sacks. And see on the top, that's where I ripped the page out of the book. I just keep it ruffled. And it's just got the lace and this fussy cut flower from the magazine. And then I found this trim and all that stuff I got at the state sale too. So that was definitely a bargain. And then of course I had to go crazy a little bit with a belly band. This is just a page folded into thirds, glued together. And then I have a strip of that pink is some bias tape. I just ironed it to make sure it would lay flat and glued it on it. Then I just glued these fussy cut flowers. So that's going to be a belly band. And that's about all I was doing last night. And this, I found that we had to do a quilt element for Q in this ABC journal, junk journal challenge. So I found that. I thought I'll just work that in somehow. I've already done my quilt element, and I'll show you that when I did a flip through. But anyway, just wanted to show you some things I'm doing, and I'm going to try to upload this video using my iPad. So if you see it, you'll know I was successful. So thanks for watching. Bye.